listening to Who Got the Juice podcast. It's an open podcast to new talent, life experiences, and entrepreneurship. Who got the juice? Yeah. Let's do it again. And we on. So, hello everybody. This is Who Got the Juice podcast. This is episode 4. So I have a very good guest. This is a really good friend. He has done a lot of things. I could definitely say first, I'm gonna go ahead and just let him speak for himself, right? But Mario, you could call him Lombriz or DJ Lombriz. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let him speak for himself. Give him his roses. Go ahead.
What's going on, man? How you doing, Fresh? Thank you for the invite.
Yes, sir.
Who got the juice? You know what it is. Make sure y'all tune into everything this man is doing. This is gonna be fun, man. We've come a long way, brother. It's been a while. I've known you since probably almost 10 years now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. We was kids. Y'all was kids.
Yeah.
Y'all was kids, man.
Hey, we was kids and we got kids.
And
right?
now we got kids.
And now we got
now
kids.
we fathers.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing. Congratulations on that for sure.
How many?
Oh, I'm 2.
2?
I got a father of 2. I got my little boy Gio.
Okay.
Gio Ray, and then I got my little daughter. She just turned 1, Isabella.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think I'm good right now. We'll see what happens if we get a little third one. That might have to be a little Luigi right there, and we'll see what happens.
A little Luigi, bro.
Yeah, I swear. I think if I have a boy, his name's gonna be Luigi Mario. Yeah. That's gonna be. I think it's gonna be his name for sure.
So what you got so far? You said the names again?
Gio Ray.
Gio Ray.
And then Isabella.
That's nice.
Your daughter is
Nuvia.
Yeah. Okay.
I definitely wanted to get away from like the whole my name is Jesus.
Right.
Yes, I wanted to get away from Guadalupe. I wanted to get away from Maria's and all of that. Yeah, definitely kind of get a little bit off kind of like the Hispanic. You know, Hispanics they usually name kids after kids. If I had a boy, Jesus, right?
Jesus, yeah. Junior.
None of that. Nah. Yeah. So just really quick, just tell me a little bit about you for the viewership.
For the viewers.
And just really quick, just shout out to YouTube. Shout out to the people that are watching this while they're in bed. Shout out to the people that are at work listening
Stay
to
safe,
this.
everyone. Yeah. Quarantine yourselves as much as you can. COVID-19, this is a crazy year, 2020, man. So everybody, blessings to everyone. Stay safe out there. It's your boy, DJ Lombriz. My name is Mario, born and raised San Francisco, California. And yeah, man, Fresh. I've been DJing since I was 15. My parents are Mexican, so
Where are they from?
Born and raised. My mom's from Guadalajara.
Okay.
From a little town called Vista Hermosa, Santa Cruz. It's an hour and a half south if you're going from Guadalajara.
Do you have any beaches Colima. There, or what's the vibe there?
Closest towards, you can drive to Manzanillo, Miramar.
Okay.
You can go that way.
How far is that?
That's from my town, it's I think 2-3 hours.
2-3 hours?
So that's probably maybe a 5-hour trip from Guadalajara driving, something like that.
Okay.
It's not bad though. It's very nice,
it's
beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah, it's chill. Hot, good weather. It's chill. It's not like a crazy party playa and nothing like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people.
No. Aguascalientes.
No.
Okay.
And Acapulco's nice.
Yeah.
My dad's from Chihuahua, from Juarez.
Okay.
My parents been in San Francisco, so that's it. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
But anyways, with the music, man, I started in high school, loved hip hop. That was it. My cousin was a DJ, is a DJ still for KMEL.
Okay.
Shout out to Rolo13. He does all the reggae dance hall stuff.
Okay.
And then I had friends that were into music. They were DJs, So because of that, I know Chewy, Mind Motion, the Legends, my brother, and they all grew up together, party scenes and all that stuff. So that's what I knew, all that party vibe, stuff like that for the English side of the music.
Okay.
After high school, La Raza was about to open up. So maybe a year after high school, I was 19.
Yeah. Okay.
And my brother's friend was a programming director for that station. He got hired he used to run Wild for 10 years. Carlos Pedraza is my guy.
Yeah.
Thank you. Love that guy. If it wasn't for him, getting me into the radio, giving me a chance to work for La Raza in the beginning. I wouldn't be doing probably what I'm doing right now. So many thanks to him for the opportunity. I love that guy, man. And he works for 99
Just don't get emotional now, bro. Because I'm here. It was the same thing.
Yeah.
It was the same thing with Maggie, right? So she's talking, and I kid you not, like I'm starting to hear like a little like, and I'm just like Maggie, and then she's like grabbing her eye. I'm like, just
start
don't cry.
wiring up and shit.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, and if you do cry, they're just gonna zoom in a little bit. It's
all
totally
good.
fine.
Just give me a teardrop right there. Right? But
that Michael Jordan.
So that was at the time like around 2004 going into 2005.
Okay.
And that's when La Raza launched. So it's part of the promotions team.
Is it still going on right now?
Oh, it's still going on. Oh yeah. They're killing it. They're doing their thing. Sucks right now because everything's shut down. So
that's
no concerts.
That's what I was
you know
asking,
what I mean? And for all the DJs right now going through this pandemic stuff, I'm gonna tell you, it sucks because all that extra income that everyone gets to make to provide for their families and for themselves, can't do nothing right now.
Yeah, it's not there.
It sucks. So people that are having weddings, quinceañeras.
Oh yeah,
for me,
all of that.
I was gonna DJ for them.
Yeah, it's gone.
Done.
It's gone.
They're all postponed. So that sucks because those are expensive ass events, man.
Yeah, I can easily say that as well. Like I had a couple of shows as well that we already like had booked, and we're just like we're already speaking into next year, right?
Yeah,
and we're like, yeah, we about to do this, we about to do that, such and such, and then COVID.
Freeze.
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way. I think we're even talking about like starting it off with LA.
Yeah.
And then moving to Vegas. And then just doing little stuff like that. You know, we had little gigs like planned out. Reno has been going good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been.
I've not been.
Look, what they got going, Lombriz, reminds me of like that show that we had in Hagenberger at the Moose. The first competition. And I mean, you could go ahead and talk about that right now or piggy bank, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
What they got going, Lombriz, is similar. I mean, obviously it's a little bit bigger because they got people coming from like internationally and stuff, right? I think we had like Chicago, eventually Mexico, but I'm talking about the first, like, the first competition. What they got going, Lombriz, is huge. They got performances after performances, and at the night it's social dancing, and it starts from like 9 o'clock at night. The shows, I think the shows are from 7 to 9. Then you go back to the telly. You could go ahead and sip, do whatever.
Is that for the Congreso, the salsa thing that you guys do to go perform?
Yeah. So
I love that.
So
I want to go.
So you finish performing, you go back, you drink, you change, do whatever you want, right? Sip a little bit.
Wait for the shows.
It starts back at 12, and then from there on now it ends at 6
in the morning. So it's a 6.
But it actually starts early on morning or whatever. You can get classes, and you could obviously chop it up. Yeah. But it's like an all-nighter thing. It's crazy.
That's awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with y'all next time.
And then if you're like obviously like, dude, just even look at that event. Right. That's what we had here, bro. Yeah. That's what we had here. Like that first event, you had obviously people from Concord. I mean, we talked a little bit about like with Maggie.
The whole Bay Area, man. Fresh. We started back then with everything. That was special. There's never gonna be anything like that.
How many people? Let's just like narrow it down, because I asked Maggie. I was like, how many people do you think were at that event? And I don't think she was able to narrow it down. The first one, we probably had over 300 people for sure. 300? For sure. For some reason, it felt like it was way more.
It felt like 5. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you got to think about it. At that time, there was like, what? Almost
we
10
had people
clubs.
Standing on chairs.
It was
like the people sitting on the ground.
And then everyone around behind them.
Yeah, and then standing and then chairs and then standing on the chairs. Like, this was serious. Like, I was looking at the video and I was just like, dude.
There was a lot.
There was so many people.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was a special time. And so, I had a vision for when I was at the radio station.
Yeah.
All the concerts and everything. I would go to Mexico and I would see the dancing. Over there.
Yeah.
And on the shows, boom.
Bandas
are going,
flipping, all that.
Everything. It's a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, sick.
Yeah.
So when we started doing art, when La Raza started a couple years in, this was from like 2005 when we started. Mm-hmm. It's about 2008 when we started that whole movement. Mm-hmm. That's because of the corridos. See, the radio station, we embraced like the corridos, that whole Inquietos movement, the whole hyphy movement with Los Amos and all that stuff. So that style of dancing that you're like, how are you dancing this? You know what I mean? They used to pick, the guys used to grab the girls, hop across, throw them on their shoulders. You know what I mean? Walking around getting crazy.
You know how sore you had to have been the following day for like the OGs and stuff.
Oh,
like,
and botas, man. They're in like boots, bro.
And they had the tejana too, like holding it on and stuff like that.
Straight muscling these girls, dude. It's hilarious.
This one shoulder big time big and stuff, and the other one like
yeah. So during that time, it was like I was a part of doing all the nightclubs, everything.
Yeah.
Just seeing the style of people dancing, how they dance, and me,
it was terrible.
It was because that's why. Okay, exactly, right. I was like, what are these doing? Like, how do you even dance to this shit, right? Because of the music, right? It's the corridos and that whole wave. But banda in general, the Mexican regional music. There's very different styles. The swing, the pegaditas.
It wasn't out here though.
All like that. It wasn't like that. I grew up in Mexico going to, since I was a kid, all the banda parties. My friends out there would grab the girls and just kind of swing them, you know, like that.
Side to side.
Like that. And then with the seeing it on the concerts, I'm like, oh shit, I want to do that out there.
Added the little flames.
Yeah. I want to do that with our station when we do that. So I had a vision to do like a dance club. Class to learn how to dance like that.
Yeah.
And that's when I met Maggie and Oscar and them in the clubs.
How did you meet them though? Okay, you said the club.
In the clubs.
What club?
Like
paint the picture for the viewers.
It was like El Toro all the time.
But was El Toro popping though at that moment?
El Toro was always when we
would go, it was dead as.
Well, that was Wednesdays, bro. You gotta think about it. So look, when I met Maggie and Oscar and them, Maggie was the one dancing, flipping, kind of Oscar with a flipper every now and then. And I was like, you know what, guys? I want to do like a dance club, like a dance class, like to teach, to learn how to dance,
of course,
banda and all that shit.
Were you trying to drop in some like gyms and stuff, trying to get some free classes and stuff?
No, because I was a dancer. I danced with Maggie. Every time I danced with Maggie, boom.
No, but I'm saying before
you know what
though.
I mean?
I'm
that was before. No, this was before all the dancing stuff like that.
So when you met Maggie, started dancing with her. Then Oscar
I remember
started
I would
dancing
dance with her, but Oscar, like everybody, they were all everyone's partying. You know, and I was with this radio station. So I'm in the jacket. I'm chopping it up with everybody. I'm taking pictures and all that stuff for the station.
Yeah, of course.
I meet them, whatever. I told them, hey, I have this idea. I talked to George that owned El Toro. And I was like, yo, can we do a dance class club here, like to practice on your Wednesday night? Because it was their karaoke night. So that's why they used to have all the free food, the botanas, and then we had the whole back to practice.
Bro, dude said free food. Look, when Maggie must have
I saw that.
When Maggie said, look, I used to get my plate and such. Dude, I was like, I ain't never got no free food, bro.
You gotta ask it. You gotta ask. On the Wednesday nights, the karaoke night, the botana, the food was always free.
Mad. Like,
you just have to go ask for the plate.
Yeah, Maggie
and
was
then you
like,
can buy the tacos too.
Yeah, Maggie was like low key, like kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like brushing it off a little bit. She was like, I was getting free.
Everybody was getting free. I was like, fresh, come on, I was dying. But Maggie, I love Maggie, man. But was it for her and Oscar? And then me meeting her with Coyote and Dragon, and I told them, I was like, yo, I want to start a dance club. Toro, let us do it. And then I wanted to do that to where we can get good enough to do shows for the station. You know what I mean? Not knowing that they kind of had their like little click thing.
Of course,
You know what I mean? Which was fine. You know, I didn't care about that. I cared about the dancing.
Did they tell you at the moment and stuff? Like,
I knew that they were called the Mag Daddies. You know, 69. So I was just like.
Hey, and at what time, look, at that moment, like the whole 69 thing, just like talk about it a little bit. I mean, I don't want to go ahead and get you in trouble or nothing like that.
No. I love the guys. I love
No. I'm not saying as far as like the guys or whatever. I'm saying like talk about the whole getting like girls and stuff. Like people don't believe. Look, people don't believe like if you knew how to dance. everybody would like literally like just drop their panties or throw them at you.
Dude, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I remember that. And it didn't really hit me like that because I didn't really ever really trip off it from that perspective. My thing was like, this is a dance club, dancing.
So you never thought about it like that? You never thought at one point like, I'm going to get girls and stuff?
No. I never really tripped off it.
Okay.
Because I was worried more about doing
the DJ,
that. No, like doing the dance classes and clubs and creating that whole little club.
Dude, I cared.
Oh, I know y'all cared. I found out and I started seeing. I was like, hold on, bro, am I looking at the wrong thing right now? You know what I mean?
Cared, bro.
It was crazy for
at
everybody.
least for that group. At least for 6ix9ine.
Oh yeah,
dude, I was man.
So that's when like I was like, oh shit, this is what's going on. Because they're going to the bailes, you know what I mean, and we're dancing. Everyone's going crazy and all that stuff, and then everyone's seeing everybody dancing and seeing you guys flip the girls. They're standing on you guys, all that. People like want to join and learn. Yeah. So that's how all that whole movement's kind of started. Yeah. And then all the other little clubs in San Jose popped up. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So that's how that all started. But in reality, that whole pasito with the back and forth.
Let me go Scream Man. Go ahead and pop the video of Lombriz dancing really quick.
What you talking about?
Come on, bro.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Hey, who's this right here?
That's my girl, Hasey.
Yeah. So, this was at the warehouse?
That was at the warehouse. Remember the warehouse?
And that's that pasito right here.
Yeah, that's that back and forth.
That little video's going to come right here, bro.
I could never do that. I could never do that. Yeah. Oh my God. It took me so long. And then that was just like basic, right?
That's not even it. I told them, I was like, bro, that's not how we dance. Okay?
No, that was just like trying to get the rhythm when we were first starting. Like, because I couldn't do it. I could never do it. And then that was just like, all right, we're practicing, messing around. Pause that screen, man. I love it. That's funny.
Yeah. Dude, I must have pulled that out. I was like, I told them, I was like, I mean, those are the one like jumping side to side. I already showed that with Maggie.
Yeah.
But people didn't know like how you had to transcend from like corridos to, let's say, banda jumping like back to back or whatever.
So that,
and then to be into this, and then it would
the
be
acrobatics, and then the whole movement and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
grabbing her hand right here, like you would grab her hand, but it was like super stiff. Like the girl had to be like, she almost probably like built like hella muscle and stuff, just like having to have her like.
Dude, that was like 10 years ago. Oh my God, that was like when we first started all that stuff, man.
Where was that at?
That was in South City. So we would practice at El Toro.
Those big time weights there too.
We go, and then I had the little warehouse in South City with my guy Raul. Thank you, Race Technology. So practicing there, doing that. Yeah, and then all clubs started popping up. I remember having the first dance battles with plebes against over there in Rodeo. So then when all that partying
just really
and all
quick,
that stuff, all you little creepers, cabrones, everyone's getting play. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Y'all in the clubs and y'all dancing like this, and the girls are like, oh, he knows how to dance, and boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, you guys lived a great ride. Yeah, that's everyone that was involved in that. You know, everyone that ahí salieron hijos, cabrón.
I didn't get no kiss from that, bro.
Oh no, but I'm saying
pulling out.
Good. I'm glad because you'd have like 10 right now. I have like 30. No, it's crazy.
I think it would be a little bit more than 10. I could differ, bro. And let me just tell you this right now. I mean, and even if you weren't like fucking them or whatever, didn't it feel, and I think people take that for granted now, but didn't it feel so cool? I mean, I didn't see it until like I'm like visually seeing it right now. When we would be at convention center, even like everybody, we were just mad cool, right? Let's say Maggie, let's say whoever, right? And you're walking and you have one on one side, you have one on the other side, and y'all would be walking like that just on the regular.
Yeah.
Dude, tell me about that, because I think people do not know how, like to see somebody walk like that now, you would have to go ahead and think of like a Conor McGregor, like Floyd Mayweather, or like even some people like celebrities and stuff like that. Like, you know, like they be trying to like
nothing.
Yeah, like before it was like so normal and stuff. Yeah.
We're all homies, friends, boom. We're all walking in. The girls are grabbing us.
But I'm not. Yeah, I'm saying, and I'm not specifically
and that's giving
saying
you the extra. flavor when you're walking in. They're like, oh, they're all friends.
No. Hold on. No. I said the friends. Look. Hold on. Look. I said
I want the other one.
Yeah. No. I said the friends for sure, right? But I'm saying like the people that, even the people that didn't know you. Yeah. Like you could say like friends. Like you could say like people who like, let's say like me. I see you like. Let's say you got like Maggie on one side, obviously that's a good friend, and let's say whoever on the following side.
Right.
I know that, like, I know you, right? So I'd be like, okay, cool. But I'm saying from the other people, from the other perspective, like people who are like don't know you, they'd be like, damn, bro, like, you know? And that's what I'm saying. Like before, that was so normal.
Yeah.
And even like knowing how to dance and having all of the girls, I'm not saying friends. I'm saying like even girls that were like messing with you, you would have them like, you have one on one side and the other one on the side, and you just like go walk, get a drink, come back. And then you would just like pick who you're gonna dance with or whatever. Yeah, that was just so normal.
Yeah.
Can you speak about that now? Like going to a club now, like and you trying to like, hey, like you want to dance, and they'll just like look back at you and be like,
oh man, the whole club thing was wild back then too, man. I seen that whole side of it from the English side to the Latin side. The Latin side was fucking nuts in that era. All the clubs were packed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. If you knew how to dance in that whole era. Twist the girls, leave a little basic shit.
Even care a little bit.
But every girl wants to know how to dance.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there looking like they got some OGs dancing with the youngsters. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Just like respectful, but you got some like OG viejitos and shit.
You ain't got to say respectful.
Dancing because they want to learn how to fucking do a flip or get tossed on the side or or whatever.
You know that the OGs were in there more for the young girls for sure.
Oh,
come
I'm
on,
saying,
bro. You know the OGs wanted to go ahead and get a little bit of booty. Yeah. Hey,
that was a crazy
I can
era.
remember this though, Lombriz. I'll tell you this much. I remember one girl was like, and this was at Rodeo, right? She was like, oh, you know how to do that? You know how to do that? I was like, of course I know how to do that. And she was like, oh, for real? Okay, let's dance. Do that to me. Dude, she must have been like a low-key 200 pounds. I was just like, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen,
that
bro.
Ain't happening.
Yeah. Like,
nah.
Would you get that? Like, would you get people telling you like, oh, like put me in the shoulder and stuff? And
you know what?
And,
I wouldn't really do it. I would in the clubs. Not like that. Not like that. Every now and then, we're partying. But I ain't picking up. I think I'm skinny. I ain't picking up no 200-pound girls. I'll throw her on my shoulder.
I was probably as skinny, Lombriz, bro. I did say that I said that in the podcast. It looked like me and you were competing at one point to see who was the skinniest for sure, bro.
I'm fucking flaquito. I can't,
Hey, speak about this too. Remember dancing?
I'll throw a chick.
Remember dancing with a girl and leaving at the end of the night, taking off your shirt, whatever, and then just having like a little wet stain right here, because this is where they would put their shoulder and stuff, like their armpit or whatever.
You're having their face, all their makeup's on you.
I'd
walk away with.
You never had a musty girl? You never had a musty girl like just like leave a little like stain,
like a scent on your ass?
Not even a scent, a scent like
a scent of her, like her sweat on your
scent
sweat.
Could be
like
cool if it's like perfume, but I'm saying like some stank. Like I'm talking about like a little bit of onions.
No,
ain't nobody ever. Lombriz, you ain't got a front.
No.
I had that a couple of times.
I know I've had like I look at my shirts after and I got cheeks of makeup, just like girls' makeup on their all that. I'd be like, damn,
that Walmart brand.
Everything.
Yeah. Hey, I guarantee you, I'll tell you, it's because before, like, dude, you'd be dancing for so long.
Hours.
And I feel like before it was like corridos, it was mainly grab.
Yeah.
Like, I know that, like, quebradita, like, it's like far apart. You, like, let's say separate and you'll dance, like, and get a break and stuff. That's what Chicago brought over here, whatever. But with corridos, they'll be on you, holding on, bro, really tough.
Hard.
Bro, that would leave some stank right here. I kid you not. Like, I would even sometimes be like, nah. And the reason why, bro, is because, like, I would be like, bro, hold on, is that me? And I would have to, like, smell real quick. Bro, people are going to relate, bro. I don't care. Unless I was probably, like, bro, people are going to relate. That
guys
dance,
and girls, I know some girls probably have gone up to some guys and be like, oh, shit, he's sweaty as hell. You know what I mean?
I think they used to like that, though. They used to like that for sure. But I'm saying the stank part, I don't think nobody could like that, bro.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
No. But
juice break.
But yeah, no, that whole movement from the transition from the corridos and then kind of evolutionized into the whole quebradita stuff that we started, not really knowing that was already happening in Chicago during that time. You know what I mean?
But
I didn't know that.
That's where I was picking. That's where I was picking some of the stuff, bro.
Well, yeah. So you know what I mean? Like before, I didn't like. I knew the dancers. I knew Mexico. They had all that. Yeah. I didn't know that they were doing that in Chicago. Though. Yeah. And then start seeing the videos of them like competing. Boom, boom. Yeah. And then eventually, Oscar ended up reaching out to Araceli. Araceli connected us with Ramiro. Yeah. Boom, we made that connection. Yeah. Chicago, now brought them out. Mm-hmm. And when they came out, boom, that was it.
That's when everything started like
that's raising. When everything really transitioned into quebradita. Yeah. And we were doing all the music. Mm-hmm. And then we started doing the competitions. Yeah. And anniversaries for all the clubs. Yeah. I would say like this. We had about 15 clubs. Yeah. I have a list somewhere. So I found the las reglas that they did, right? Like for all the clubs, for everyone. Yeah. You know, no fighting, this, that kind of deal. Yeah. So anyways,
no showing like camel toes, like excessive camel toes for sure. Nah.
So look.
Nah, go ahead. Speak the truth. What other rules were there?
We had about 15 clubs. Yeah. And in each club, there was anywhere from like almost 50 to 100. Yeah. So I did the math because everyone had like gave me the numbers of their clubs. We had about 1,000, over a little bit of over 1,000 kids dancing. Yeah. And I'm talking about that's from Vallejo, Napa. People started coming out. San Jose was huge. Hayward, Redwood City, because that's where Mickey and LPA were from, and the whole Bay. It just started spreading. Boom, boom, boom. And it was amazing. It was awesome. I loved that whole, like, it was like family, community, you know what I mean? Like that whole side of the Latinos. You know what I mean? And then
it got too competitive.
And then it got, not that it got competitive.
It got competitive.
It got competitive, but with the competition and everything that happened with the clubs killed it for themselves. Yeah. Like the San Jose clubs, they were fighting too much. Yeah. It just you know what I mean, between themselves. That kind of messed it up. Yeah. The whole
would he say right now it is dead, or would he say
no.
Or would he say right now it's like on pause, or would he say right now? Because you gotta understand, Lombriz. I talked to Maggie about this as well, right? Yeah. A lot of people had families, right? Oh, got kids.
People started having kids in the middle of all that stuff.
Some like kind of like realized
people stopped dancing.
Like life, right?
Life really hit for a lot of people, which was totally fine. Some people found love within the clubs. With their dance partners, people ended up having kids and all that stuff. Yeah. And that happened all over, from Chicago to out here to Mexico.
Because we're talking as far as like
what it is.
Bringing up
That's
something.
why a lot of people stopped dancing, though. Yeah. And all that extra drama that happened behind the scenes that nobody knows knows but doesn't know. That's what killed it. Yeah. You know what I mean? For them. They're still dancing.
Speak about that. I think people want to hear it. I think
from my perspective,
I think the viewership wants to hear it. Because not everybody knows. Like, there's only two people that I probably talked to about or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, obviously it's within like my group and stuff. Right. You know, like the forefront, I guess, or whatever. Okay. And we can easily like I'm pretty sure they're gonna talk about it as well. Like, you know, once they come on the show, for sure. But I mean, it's like, dude, like.
Everyone has their perspective on what happened.
Yeah, you're the fourth like episode or whatever on Who Got the Juice podcast or whatever. So this is like very special, right? Yeah. Maggie was obviously the first one or whatever within one crew, so she knows, right? So I think if you could speak about that, because not a lot of people that dance quebradita, unless like, you know, like some are reaching out and they're saying like, let's say Mickey and Maria are like, oh, like, hey, like, let me go ahead and come out on the show or something. They're going to talk about it too, because they hosted some competitions, or they know about, you know, like,
they know everything that it took. I mean, every club, you know, I loved look, so from my perspective, right? So everyone's got to look at it like this. Yeah. The vision, how everything kind of happened. Yeah. I kind of started, in a sense, I kind of started all that, right? Because if it wasn't for me
Yeah.
getting Maggie and all of them, starting Mag Daddies,
Yeah.
making Destructores,
Yeah.
and then all the other dance clubs starting and all that whole wave,
Yeah.
that never would have happened.
Yeah.
None of that would ever happen.
Yeah.
It probably would have in some way happened eventually,
Yeah.
but not the way we did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the way when Chicago came and merged, showed us, we made that connection and entered their world because that was huge. You know, Myra Peter, shout out to them. They were the first U.S. couple to go to Mexico.
I remember. Yeah.
And then Bianca and Arturo went out there after, won it.
Yeah.
So they put USA that whole shit on the map. I never knew that was happening. You know what I mean? I knew the music. I knew the dancing. I knew what I wanted to create to help make dancers to put on shows at the concerts. That was my vision. And then everything happened. So then, boom.
What happened?
All the dance clubs happened.
Yeah.
The whole dancing, the whole quebradita movement, that whole music, everything had their wave. You know what I mean? There was the hyphy waves. We had the quebradita wave.
Yeah.
Everyone that was dancing in that time, I mean, fuck, dude, we had almost 1,000 people. You tell me?
Yeah.
That was
I think at one time. More.
It was over 1,000. It was over, but I'm saying just dance clubs.
Yeah.
And that was so huge. You know what I wanted to do with that? I was trying to put a dance program in the Y, because I worked for the YMCA as well, was my part-time job, right? I wanted to put
what is YMCA?
The kids, the after school program, the gyms where they have all that stuff. So they have facilities throughout the Bay. They have in River City, they got in San Jose, they got in
they got
East
one
Bay.
in Oakland.
They got one in Oakland, all that. So what I wanted to do was create a dance class in our dance stuff and put each dance club
in a YMCA.
In the YMCA so that each crew can have their own gym to practice in space. But we also create a dance program to open it to the community.
And teach kids.
And boom. So now, not only are the dance clubs, the instructors, you guys are now getting paid through the Y to do this. You know what I mean? That's what I wanted to create long term. And then it just fucked it up. No, well, it se chingó.
Yeah.
You know,
when do
so
you think
long-term vision? I was thinking bigger, for everyone. And from my perspective, that's what I wanted to do. And then it didn't work out like that, right? Because of everything that happened.
When do you think everything went to shit? And I'm not saying to shits because we're still dancing.
Oh no, we're still dancing.
I'll say all-star dancers are still dancing.
All-star dancers are still dancing.
I think I'll say probably 3 or 4. 3 other groups or 4. I mean, you could differ. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I mean, everyone's still we're still dancing. The music, it's not dead.
Yeah.
You know, if anything, we're waiting. We've been practicing and perfecting the craft. So when we come back, it's going down.
It's gonna go.
You know what I mean? And we're gonna do something different.
Yeah. But when do you think everything went to shit stuff?
Everything went to shit when the club started fighting.
Yeah.
And then when
what year was that?
And Guillen went to jail.
Yeah.
That fucked it up.
Yeah.
When that happened to him, I felt so sorry.
Yeah.
And that whole situation, that scared a lot of the families, right? For the community. So that's what I'm saying. From my perspective, community-wise, all these dance clubs have all these people involved. That's a lot of families, that, right?
Yeah.
So for that situation to happen, allegedly, whatever happened, but, you know. That fucked everything up.
Yeah.
And that's when se murió.
Yeah.
And then, granted, people started having kids, started moving, that. It just kind of slowed down.
And I recently gave Guillen the roses too.
Yeah, I mean, he was amazing, man. He was a great dancer. His whole club, all the dancers that came out of there, sick. I love this style. The brincadita, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean?
That was so tiring.
He was cool. Oh man, that's tiring. Even the shit we do, just the back fours, 8 steps, doing that.
But even that gives you a little bit more space to take steps.
Yeah.
That's 8 steps. These guys do 30, bro. But they're not even 15 seconds, bro.
Oh man, dude, I know. I seen them train before. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's all good.
Too much juice. Pero sí, man. So
Who got the juice though?
Yeah, man, you do.
For sure.
Tune in, folks. No, so that whole thing, that's when that kind of messed it up.
Yeah.
And then granted, Chicago stopped kind of dancing too over there.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing left was kind of Mexico. And the last time it really, after Chaka and BV went out there and competed at the last Así Se Va de Banda, which they did.
Is that when Roger and Hasty went?
I think Roger and Hasty went out there too. But when they battled in the thing, and that was it.
Mm-hmm. After that, there was no more people going.
No more people were.
You know that
because they stopped doing the big competitions like that.
You know that I was there was somebody hosting a competition. I just forgot which one it was or whatever. But I was thinking, me and Roger were talking about it and stuff, and I was thinking about going out there with Vanessa.
Dude, let's go.
And the only reason why we didn't end up going or whatever, it was not COVID. I think the only reason why we didn't go is because I think we had the Reno performance, and we're saying after Reno, this is when we're going to go ahead and do. So yeah, obviously you could probably blame it on COVID, of course, right? But that's when we were talking about we're going to go. And then I think Roger said something about like, okay, you go like compete, and then we can also do a show.
Let's
we have a couple of buddies over there, and they're like willing to go ahead. We don't even have to compete, but he was like, we can even do a show. But he was just telling me, he was like, I think you should, such and such.
You should go fresh. Sorry. Anyway, I call it fresh. You know what I mean?
It's by Fresh, bro.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
It's by Fresh, bro.
It's Mac Fresh.
Yeah, it's all good.
I still have you.
Mac Fresh, bro.
I still have you in my phone.
Show these guys, bro.
I'm telling you right now.
Show the camera.
Info, Jesus, Mac Fresh. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I've had it like that for years. Come on.
Yeah. And
it's hella funny because I still have like Toño says Mac Toño.
Yeah. Dude.
That.
It's this iPhone that is trying to get everybody's like government name and stuff like that. Like I had to put it obviously, you know, because of work or whatsoever.
Of course.
But I mean, yeah, like everybody was like calling me Fresh. I think I remember everybody like kind of in a way, like, because before you would put a nickname to somebody, once you had the nickname, you're done. There's really no way. I can remember because I was like super flexible. We were talking about like Mac Liga or some weird stuff, bro. They're talking about like Mac.
You didn't get tatted though.
Huh?
You didn't get tatted.
What do you mean?
Remember back in the day when they see you when they were 6'9", before everybody used to get tatted.
Oh, nah.
They used to get the 6'9".
Talk about that.
Oh my God. I was like, wait, what y'all do?
Talk about
You said, oh, I ain't tatting nothing. You're crazy. I ain't 60. I'm definitely not tatting that on my hand.
Right on your hand, bro.
Like they had the girls would have it like on their hand or on their ankle or like some places. You know what I mean?
And that was to join,
That was like once you were in and you were like in,
like heavy.
Like, I was like, really? For real? I think crazy?
I think Choco must have told me like, bro, you got to get tatted. And I was like, nah, bro.
Choco still has it. He has his eagle, his feathers, and he has it right there. Yeah. It's crazy.
I would not get that tat, bro. Nah, it's bad, bro.
No, it's bad. I ain't doing that. But I remember that. I remember that that happened with some people. I was like, wait, what? Y'all tripping? I ain't doing that. But anyways, so that's what happened. The music's still there. But you guys are still dancing, which is awesome because you know we can't. That has to happen. We can't stop that.
Yeah.
We started something that's really big, special, and something that I was happy to see you guys accomplish as, you know, from all the dancing, from all the dancers, right, that got a chance to get some like shine and spotlight. You know what I mean? You guys had the opportunities to be on TV, do the shows, do some commercials, interviews. You guys remember the Univision stuff. You remember the beginning? I had Oscar. I got Oscar the Wendy's commercial. And Roger went with Oscar to do the Wendy's commercial, and he did that little quebradita move with the flip with the guy. That was Oscar. So you know, from us starting that to getting those opportunities to do that, dance on the concerts, open up for Gerardo Ortiz and all these big artists at that time with the dancing. What we accomplished was awesome. What you guys have done as individual dancers, like Roger and Saraí got to go on as Tengo Talento, Mucho Talento. Los Cinco Magníficos did Tengo Talento, Mucho Talento. That was awesome. Who else? even Kenya and
Yeah.
Angel, they were the first ones to go
To
on
go,
to
yeah.
go up there
And
as
even
well.
and even you're forgetting one couple as well.
Which one?
Chango and Piolín, bro.
Chango and Piolín.
Bro,
Come
Chango
on,
and
man.
Piolín was so.
Those my
bro,
guys. Wait for their interview.
Yeah,
Wait for their interview that I have.
Chango and Piolín, and you can go ahead and talk about that right now. Chango and Piolín, for those people who don't know and stuff, Scream Man, just pull up Chango and Piolín at Talento Mucho Talento. So Chango is one of our friends or whatsoever. I mean, that was his nickname.
Yeah,
everybody
Chango. It's
put
my
it
boy
on him
Joe.
whatsoever.
My
Yeah.
boy Joe.
Yeah.
My boy Joe.
Joe.
Joe Rawls, man.
Yeah.
I love that guy, man. I love that kid,
yeah.
man. He is a really good, humble kid.
Yeah.
He wild.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's
So-
fun as hell. He's hella cool.
Yeah.
Piolin's cool too. I love that little crazy guy. He's crazy, man. Him
Yeah, he
being
was
able to
doing
fly
crazy
and
flips, yeah.
flip. When we
So-
went to Mexico and we practiced for them to
Mhm.
compete
Mm-hmm.
in that competition out there, and
Yes.
they won it.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So for people that don't know, this is the first couple. I mean that I witnessed dancing. So it was a guy, which like
two boys,
Chango,
two guys.
yeah, two guy couples,
Two guy
whatsoever,
couple
going
dancing.
on a pretty big platform in television, and they competed and they did so good. And
Bro, what you doing? Go to my channel, put DJ Lombriz on there. I got all the videos, all the competitions are all up on there. Make sure you guys go check that out. So I have everything on there. The music, I got the mixes, the ruedas.
Yeah.
I did all the edits, videos. You want to see the quebradita, the whole quebradita music movement right there?
Yeah.
Boom. Check that out.
Yeah.
I created all that with you guys. Your performances are all on there.
Yeah.
All the music that I did, remix videos that are on there. All the DJs out there checking this out. Make sure you guys check my page. Check out the video mixes on there. I have an edit pack on there.
Yeah.
All the top 40 stuff for music wise, but with our quebradita videos, the competitions, all that stuff's on there.
I think Chango.
And then they were up on top. They were more up on top.
Yeah.
I got a lot of videos of you on there doing some
crazy shit.
Some crazy stuff with Sarai and the girls and not on them, flipping, twisting, all that stuff. You guys are amazing. The people don't understand how hard that is because we would put in hours of practice.
Is it that second one?
Hours of practice.
Is it that second one on the far
which
right?
One?
That one?
Go up a little bit.
I think that's it.
For what? For Chango?
Yeah.
No, it's up more because it's where the down more, down. My bad. With Chango, they're in one of the ruedas, but his is the one that's right there. Look at
right there. Great direction, Lombriz.
Hold on, I can't.
Hey, you know what? It's totally fine.
It
I'll
says
go ahead
Chango and Joe. It's right there. It's the two guys.
Yeah.
On the bottom right.
Yeah, I think right
it's
on the
one
right
more.
screen, man.
Yeah, under one more, I think.
Oh.
It's under one more, I think. I think it's one of oh no, that's not it.
Yeah. Either way, I'm gonna be able to.
But it's right there.
Most likely pull it up or whatever, or I'll be able to like get them as guests or whatever. I'll probably do one or the other, but even that itself, man, I'll tell you that much. That was
the accomplishments. All the dancers you guys have all done, man, and to see you guys perform, like the stuff we got to do at Oracle. Remember? We opened up at Oracle Arena, first club. That was awesome. For us to go through that and me to be able to help. You guys keep them dancing alive within yourselves to see that we can't let that go because that's something that we started. You guys started within yourselves that no one's ever going to be able to do. And you guys stop dancing, all that. So it's done.
So what is because you hear you hear about this a lot,
not
right?
in a sense, right? But because the people that dance are going to still dance and they're going to want to do it. If you guys want to do just shows and stuff like that, we can do that. But you're still gonna have to practice. You're still gonna have to be dedicated. And I say we got to go to Mexico. The next opportunity there is to do something, we all need to go to Mexico. Do whatever you want to do. We'll do a show. I got a chance to do that fresh. That was it for me. When I got a chance to do that and go with Roger and that whole experience and put on that crazy ass costume. Oh my God. I almost didn't want to do it, but I did it. I had to. Why? Because
it's just in the roots and stuff. That's what you're saying.
I started this in the beginning. So it's one of those things that I wanted to see out through as a dancer myself.
I have a couple of like buddies and stuff out there, and then they've been trying to tell me like, dude, like come out whatsoever. And
they'll love you because you know what's up.
And all of that good stuff.
You can help teach the girls out there. There's a lot of dancers. That whole community in Mexico. When I went to go see that,
Yeah.
And you see all this in documentary.
That culture, yeah.
Their culture from their side of it was way different than ours. Out there, it's for a lot of these dance clubs out there, this is their business.
And not only business, this is like something.
Their lifestyle.
Yeah,
this is how they make money.
Now.
This is how they survive.
That's their
own dance academies.
That's their way out.
That's their way out of helping themselves.
They're also traveling. They're also traveling. They're coming here. You got some
big ones too. Yeah, the big dancers, they come out here, shoot your Addies, all that. But the big ones, they're amazing.
But they see that. I mean, they have to see that, right? They see it from them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, there's some way out for sure." Yeah,
for sure. Frine, remember Frine? She came out here. She was living out here for a long time. Dario lived out here with her for a long time.
So just really quick, I just want you to go ahead and just talk about
people from Mexico that came out.
Yeah, I want you to talk about the documentary just really quick. We got couple of minutes left and stuff, so just real quick.
The documentary pretty much is all the shows, me giving me the introduction of what it was, what we created, and then showing how each state lives and kind of went through the dancing, how that dance community is. So from Mexico to Chicago to California, Bay Area, how we created, how each one has their stories, how they all started. I know each story.
Yeah.
So you gotta tune in. It's gonna be cool. I got a lot of dope old content from when I was in Chicago over here. Everything, interviews with everyone. So I'm putting all that together. And put it out. It's already kind of out, but I'm redoing it. It's been out on my Vimeo thing. I have you guys on there, all that. But I'm actually fixing that and adding more. So it's going to be longer.
Okay.
And it's going to be like, I'm going to narrate through it a little bit better. It's been, I do some edits.
Definitely, Who Got the Juice podcast definitely has to be on there whatever.
Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be on there. And we're going to do a comeback drop release. We're going to do a release video.
Yeah. We'll do that for sure. We'll do that for sure. And I mean, it's only right that, I mean, I'm definitely like talking about this or whatever, because look, people don't understand. Like, I started dancing. We started, like, let's just say together, right? Now I am still planning on dancing or whatever, but I am also transcending into, like, you know, doing podcasts and stuff like that. And
that's good.
You know what I mean? Like, doing something, you know, like a little bit challenging as well. Like, I feel like, the physical and the dancing and the rhythm and all of that.
Yeah.
I think I got that in the pocket, or at least I feel confident enough.
Yeah, right? You're good enough
so
to
I think right now, I mean, just even like talking
you have to
like
expand.
Yeah, just talking to like people and stuff, some old buddies and stuff. Yeah. So let me just go ahead and ask you this question now. All right.
Yeah.
Just really quick. Out of all of the crews here in
the Bay,
who is the best one? Or at one point, who was the best one?
Destructores. When we were all like together, that whole thing.
Yeah.
That was like the best, biggest crew. Everybody wanted to be with us.
Yeah.
If you were like from the East Bay, this side, it was Destructores.
Yeah.
Then you were Mac Daddy's was the 6ix9ine, because they were a big crew in themselves. They had like fucking 100 people in their crew.
Yeah.
Our crew was like, I feel like one of the biggest
and
ones.
It was a lot of young kids.
It was a lot of young kids. It was like one of the biggest ones that had like probably almost 100 people. As well.
Now,
and then from there,
now let's talk about right now. Like, obviously, like, you could even like skip a year like back or whatever.
Okay.
Things are still going. Who is the best crew here in the Bay Area?
As of now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, All Stars. Of course. Come on, man. Come on, you didn't let me finish. You didn't let me finish.
I just wanted to get those roses,
All
man.
Stars is the crew, man.
Yeah.
That was when that happened. When Destructores, when split, with Maggie and you guys and everything.
Some rivalry, man.
I remember that. I remember that whole night. I remember that whole thing, because I went to go see Maggie after, and we talked, and I was just stuck in a predicament where I was like, Maggie and Oscar are my presidents of my academy, and they just got in a fight, but they're gonna still, you know, we still have to all be under like the same umbrella.
Of course.
Because from me, I'm like, fuck, I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
You know
and
what
it
I mean?
happens a lot. It's bound to happen.
Fuck. All right, what am I to do?
Yeah.
But look, at the end of the day, it's like, look, we're all still gonna benefit from everything that's
Yeah.
from the dancing.
That's
from the
involved.
dancing aspect. That's involved.
Competitions, whatever.
Shows,
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm putting, and I would say I'm putting everybody together, the best of the best. Whoever wants to dance show. If I have a show for a concert, yo, San Jose, you guys want to come out? Anybody?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. I would invite everyone.
And this is the thing.
You know what
like,
I mean?
We came with this conclusion, and I'm kind of glad where we're at right now because we have some people that were in different groups and stuff. Like Tiny, she used to be in LPM.
Yeah.
And Tacuache used to be, I forgot where.
They were in Moderno.
Yeah. So now, like, we kind of got this, like, group where it didn't really matter if you started in All-Star Dances. You're kind of just coming in if you got, like,
if you're talented and you want to learn, though.
Yeah.
But if you're dope and you wanted to do shows with us, let's do it. That's what the whole thing was. Yeah. And how it should have been, and everybody should have just
but it's
been
not
a little bit more mellow about it.
It's not how it should have been because I feel like when we touch bases in Mexico, right? Let's just say when we go and we perform whatever, it will spark something up back again here for sure.
Definitely,
for sure,
definitely. Yeah, because I've already I've been had ideas for
people are gonna
for
watch
what's
this.
gonna happen.
People are gonna watch this and they're gonna start preparing. I guarantee you for sure. Somewhere in the basement or somewhere like outside.
Man, I know. I've been having some talks too. Yeah. So I got some in the works as well. Yeah. So it's gonna be big when we do it. It's gonna be right.
And then so that was that, right? So now out of all of the crews. Who had the baddest girls? I don't mean dancing, like who had the baddest girls? Out of all of the crews, who had... No, and it's only right if you answer this, and I'm trying to go ahead and do this because, look, there's really no way I'm gonna... Like, I did talk to Maggie. I did... Wait. Look, and I don't... Look, this is just like me... No. Go
ahead.
And I told Maggie... Like, I asked her, like, you know, we were chopping it up. There's really no way I could ask her that. Yeah. But it's only right if I, like, tell you and stuff, like, what crew would come through and you'd be like, and obviously we're talking, you know, like, back in the days and stuff like that, right? Because, you know.
Before.
I don't want no
when
knife.
It was dancing and it was fun and everybody would come out and this club shows up, this club shows up, that club shows up.
So who would come through with the bedazzles and you'd just be like, man. Who was that crew? Or like, let's just say crew. Or you know what? Like, we'll just even no crew. Let's just say the city. What city would come through, and you would just be like, man, they got the baddest ones. Because at one point that was the conversation.
Yeah.
And I already know on top of my head, but I'm gonna let you answer this.
Look, from what I've seen and what I remember, it was a little bit of everything, right?
No.
Hold on.
Say the city.
The East Bay has some baddies. Beautiful girls. San Jose just had a different kind of beast, man. No. You're not. I don't know. They were both.
I don't think. No, dude.
I don't think it was nice. It was nice everywhere. From what I remember.
Listen. You're just.
I might have to say San Jose.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm just gonna have to say San Jose,
and that's what I needed to get answered and stuff because
San Jose will always have baddies out there, no matter what it was. No matter what it was, from not the dancing to whatever. That city is just packed. Beautiful women out there. East Bay got some beautiful women. I mean, there's beautiful women anywhere.
Yeah, no,
but
of
when in that whole area,
I was just saying, look. Because those
we had bad ones with us.
Those ones
that were in our crew.
Nah,
you know what I mean? We had hotties too.
Nah. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and like Look, okay, there was some. Okay, you can say there was like some. Look. So in
we'll get into that after.
Yeah, of course.
Discussion
in San Jose. I feel like every group would look forward to Rodeo because of that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
That's where it was at.
Yeah.
That's where it was at for everybody.
Yeah.
For all the youngsters.
Yeah.
Because that was the only club that was
that city
18
too.
and over and under.
That was that city too.
That had that division in where you can see the bands, and then you had all the DJs for the minor side. So they were getting the banda shit, and then we take over the whole back rooms with all the dancing and crack.
Because there's really no way you're gonna go like in Oakland, like Hagenberg or something, and they're gonna be
Hell
like,
no.
they're gonna be a
Fandango, remember
little
Oakland Fandango right there? Come on, man. That was it used to be popping there too. When I used to work at the station, I'd be like, oh shit, it's dangerous out here, but there's some hotties in.
Hey, I'll tell you this.
All the clubs like that.
The one that had definitely potential was like Richmond. Richmond, when they did that one event, it was like a slanted. It was
the auditorium.
It was a pista on a slope.
Yeah.
I kid you not, this girl spinning mad crazy in hills, bro, in the slope.
Yeah.
I kid you not.
Yeah,
I don't know how they did not fall or sprain the ankles and stuff like that. Yeah. I think Richmond had potential at one point. I don't know why they stopped that whole event. But I think it happened once, twice. That's it.
No, they would do it for special concerts, and then
makes sense.
Just depends on the promoters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. But with that whole side of the business, fresh. I mean, you got those concerts are costing thousands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Each group that comes, say you have 5 groups. Yeah. Each group wants 10, 20,000, 30,000 each one, depending on the artist.
Even that's a little.
It's crazy just for one night, and then they're going to the next city the next day, and they're doubling up and getting another 50 over here.
I had somebody trying to
for promoters and them to do those. It was a lot of money.
I had somebody asking for $15K just for 1 minute.
Oh, you crazy? Shit happen. Well, if he's getting $15K, that's $15K right there.
I had somebody asking for $15K.
Wow, that's very bold. Can I see what you're doing?
For 1 minute. No, like right now, like this whole like podcast thing or whatever, I feel like this is very important because people are going to be able to like understand, like Lombriz, like people are going to be able to like see, or like I'm going to go ahead and give you some time so you can go ahead and tell people that are coming up, what can you do to go ahead and just like, obviously right now it's really hard because of COVID, but like let's say like people that are like coming up in the DJ world, or let's say like they want to do whatever that you can provide, you can go ahead and give some advice as well, and obviously like let people know and stuff, so like that they can go ahead and walk in the right steps for sure.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's just definitely in whatever they want to do. Whatever you want to do.
Just say DJ.
DJing, music, learn your music, practice, organize your music. Yeah. That's a very big thing. If you know your music, you know crowd control. You got to learn every aspect. Learn how to mix. Learn how to scratch. If you want to be a scratch DJ, producer, stuff like that.
Do you think like scratching has gotten lost?
Oh no, that's very much still
because people are doing more like mixes now. Yeah.
Well, it's the mixing. That's just because people want music to listen to. So DJs create mixes. I create mixes all the time.
But even at like Coachella, they're just doing like mixing and stuff.
It's all shows.
Scratching.
I mean, it's big shows, big concerts, whatever. Yeah. But that whole DJ world community, that shit's huge. That whole Red Bulls freestyle thing. You know what I mean? Jay Espinoza, he won it. He's the champ. All that. For that whole hip hop music stuff, that whole industry, that's huge. That's big. That's still there. Yeah. Latin music is huge regardless from everything. Reggaeton, bachata, Latin, the banda stuff's huge. Yeah. Everything has its thing. You know what I mean? For sure. Create and figure out what you really want to do and go hard at it. You have to learn every aspect of what you're going to do, from if you want to be a DJ to business management, on creating your own brand, stuff like that. That's what you got to focus on. Yeah, all those other things. So practice the craft. Yeah, learn the business side of it so you can benefit from it. And if you have to have a team with you, because you have to have a solid team and the right people around you. Here.
I got the team base.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to be all in to do it. Yeah. So from this. Everything you have going on here is beautiful. I love it. Keep doing it. Be consistent. Yeah. You know what I mean?
We're dropping 2 shows every week.
Get inspiration. Get creative. Don't be afraid to reach out and stuff like that.
I'm telling you, I reached out.
Have fun with it. Have fun. You got to have fun.
Look, Lombriz, I reached out. Lombriz, I guarantee you. I'm telling you, bro. 15K for 1 minute. I got 59 minutes left. Well, how expensive is it going to be that?
Fuck, it's crazy.
And in my 100th episode, I'll go ahead and mention who was that and stuff like that. Or maybe, who knows, right? I mean, we get some, like, let's say some traction and stuff, and then, we get them on the show. Yeah, for sure.
$15K for a minute. Oh, shit. I got fucking millions of views on my channel. I ain't got one damn penny. What the hell's going on? Go check out my channel. I got over like damn 10 million views or some shit. It's crazy. Yeah. I ain't getting no money. Well, I gotta talk to somebody. Fuck. Somebody connect me with somebody at YouTube.
Yeah.
Hell.
Just
send me an email or check, please.
Sure. Yeah.
But who got the juice?
Yeah.
Fresh. Keep at it, man.
Yeah.
Go on. What else you want to know? What else you want to talk about? What's up?
So the last question, and this one I was just saving like 100%, bro. Like I got like 30 seconds in, but this is what I was like saving and stuff. So why the name Lombriz? Like
Lombriz?
And this would have been in the very beginning.
This
so
is
you can just
beginning.
drop. Yeah, you can just go ahead and drop it.
This is when I first started in the radio station.
That's what they called you.
We were like everyone was getting nicknames, right? Like when the DJs were starting, and then we were creating the street team.
Yeah.
We're going down the street with the DJs giving stuff away and this, that, and they were figuring out nicknames for me, and then they were like, I was just gonna be like, yo, it's fuck Super Mario, you know, whatever, you know, it's all good. And then they were like, no,
who was the asshole that said Lombriz?
So I think it was my boy Carlos that got me into the damn station. It was between him and Jesse and the DJs. They were like, Lombriz. Because I was tall, I was skinny, I was bald. So they were like, está flaco como una lombriz, el cabrón. So I was like, el lombriz está en las calles, regalando, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And I created my whole name and brand out of that.
Yeah,
so that's what I was known for. I was known for the street team and then doing the whole DJ stuff. And then I got able to make my own business and become a DJ on the side.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to all my clients and friends and you know my team too. My boy Armando, shout out to my boy DJ A.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him, man, and Ruben and my guys that help me with production stuff, I wouldn't be doing as much as I am doing, and I'm blessed to be in that position. So, like I said, with everything that you guys are doing, wherever for the youngsters coming up, anything like that, go hard in it, believe in yourselves, have fun, and do it.
Yeah.
Create. Whatever you want to do for yourself.
That's what I think I'm like currently doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I've touched up on every single juice. I did dancing, I did music, I was gonna say porn. I did. Like,
I wanted to be a porn star.
Listen.
I was like, that'd be cool.
Listen.
No, but
Nah, listen.
I know you made a few yourself.
No. Listen, I was just kidding about that. And then what kind of juice? And then now, I mean, I'm transcending to podcasts or whatever. So I feel like in my journey or whatever, it's more like trying different things out or whatever.
Right.
And then I feel like luckily now, you know, I get to do this. And then I really appreciate you for coming out or whatever.
Appreciate you for inviting me,
There will be like a second, like a part 2 or whatever.
Oh,
because
definitely.
look, we're already down with like 1 hour and some change.
Yeah.
This is the same thing that happened with Maggie. And we were just like, dude, we can talk the whole
We're talking.
day.
It's up to you, man. It's your show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
it's all good.
Nah, this is like very strict now. Like,
We
hour.
gotta cut time. We gotta make it. Can't let shit drag on.
And then do a part 2. Like we'll go ahead and like talk about when or whatever, when your doc is definitely coming out or whatever. So just really quick, you know, for your viewers and stuff, drop some.
It's your boy DJ Lombriz, Mario. Check me out. YouTube. I have all Mixcloud. All that's on there. If you like your banda, corridos, all that music, reggaeton, I do all that stuff, video mixing. Check out all the dancing, all the dancers on my YouTube page, all the dancing stuff. If it wasn't for us doing all the dancing, all that whole wave, everything, you would never, no one would ever dance like that in the whole Bay Area. The whole Bay Area, when you go out and see dancing, and they're dancing corridos, and they're dancing the banda stuff, if it wasn't for all us and all the dance clubs and all the youngsters doing that whole wave, the whole dancing scene and that clubs, would have never been the way it was.
Part 2.
That was huge.
Part 2. I'm gonna go ahead and do this show, whatever. This following show, the part 2 series with me and Lombriz, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and do this without a shirt. Part 2. It's only right.
It's only right.
I'm
gonna do some push-ups.
It's only right because Lombriz used to always go ahead and say,
"Put your shirt on."
And you can go ahead and hear it in some of the videos that I come out in or whatever. Search up Fresh, Quebradita, whatever. You always hear Lombriz in the very background and stuff. I used to love dancing without my shirt. You know, I used to have a little clean 6-8 pack or something, little tats.
He was fitted,
you know, showing the little,
doing his little locking and shit. All the girls would be like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, and then I used to go ahead and just be like, you feel me? Like, let me go ahead and show some, you know.
That's the shit. And
then Lombriz used to always like, since he used to be in a DJ booth, he would be like, "Fresh, put your goddamn shirt on. You would always hear that every single competition. I don't care who was there. I would always take it off. So it's only right. I was going to do it like this or whatever, but I was like, you know what? Nah, we got to do this right for sure. Yeah.
All right. All right.
So thank you very much, guys. Just really quick, shout out. There you go. That's Chango and Violin.
There it is. I told you. Boom. It's right there.
Yeah. So look, these guys right here, bro, I give them so much props, man.
Man, I was with them practicing. We went out there. We were practicing.
Did you flip Violin or what? Or he flip you?
No one flipped. He almost flipped. Missed the flip.
Nah, how are you helping him out though?
No, I'm saying when we're all practicing in the gym and with Adan and all
but
that.
Did you flip him or not?
Hell no,
I flipped Violin before, bro.
I'm sure you have. I know.
For real.
You know, you guys used to practice all the time.
Yeah,
man. I was to throw.
It's not a problem, bro. I mean, hey, I'll tell you this, man.
He's amazing acrobatic, man.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
Yeah,
check
man.
that out. Yeah, you guys got to check that out.
Definitely check that out. All right, guys. So
Check
thank
out
you
the
very
channel.
much. Pause that screen, man. Sheesh,
check out the
that
channel.
last shot,
Check out my guy, my boy Fresh.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Who got the juice?
Yeah.
Come on.
I got the juice, man. Thank you
That's
very
what
much.
It is.
Come listen to Who Got the Juice podcast. It's an open podcast to new talent, life experiences, and entrepreneurship. Who got the juice? Yeah. Let's do it again.